Have you ever wondered how to make a woman think about you even when you're not around? The secret lies in subtle and strategic touches that trigger powerful emotions and create deep emotional bonds. Scientifically, certain touches activate hormones like oxytocin, known as the love hormone. It promotes trust and attachment. Dopamine, associated with pleasure and reward. Serotonin, regulates mood and creates a sense of security. Today, I'll reveal 5 unexpected female weak points that activate emotional triggers when touched gently and respectfully. The last point is so powerful that she might never stop thinking about you. Part 1. How touch creates deep emotional bonds. When you touch a woman naturally and respectfully, her body releases oxytocin, encouraging trust and emotional closeness. Dopamine, generating pleasure and a sense of reward. Serotonin, improving mood and fostering emotional security. These hormones are activated through natural and spontaneous touches, creating unforgettable emotional experiences. But the key is knowing where to touch and how to do it naturally. Part 2. The 5 unexpected female weak points. 1. The arms, connection and comfort. Why it works. The arms are emotionally receptive but often overlooked. A gentle touch transmits comfort, support, and protection, building trust and closeness. How to do it. During conversation, lightly touch her arm while telling a story or making a joke. Casual gestures. Touch her forearm while guiding her or drawing her attention to something interesting. Practical example. You won't believe what happened yesterday. While gently touching her arm. Biochemical response. Dopamine, creates comfort and warmth. Oxytocin, enhances trust and emotional security. 2. The side of the hip, attention and subtle attraction. Why it works. The side of the hip symbolizes strength and sensuality, but when touched subtly, it triggers a natural alert and attention response. How to do it. Supportive contact. Place your hand gently on her hip when navigating through a crowd. Guiding gesture. While taking a picture or adjusting something, guide her with a light touch on this area. Practical example. Let's move over there, it looks less crowded. While gently guiding her by the hip. Biochemical response. Adrenaline and dopamine create a mix of excitement and attraction. Emotional memory builds an unconscious memory linked to your presence. 3. Behind the ear, sensitivity and intimacy. Why it works. The area behind the ear is highly sensitive due to its many nerve endings. A light touch awakens a sense of affection and intimacy. How to do it. Delicate touch. Move her hair back gently, sliding your fingers behind her ear. Goodbye gesture. Hold her face softly, touching behind her ear when saying goodbye. Practical example. Let me fix that for you, while adjusting her hair and lightly touching behind her ear. Biochemical response. Oxytocin, quickly creates intimacy and affection. Dopamine, generates emotional pleasure and reward. 4. The inside of the wrist, intimacy and vulnerability. Why it works. The inner wrist is an intimate and sensitive area, full of nerve endings. A gentle touch here activates an intense emotional response due to its vulnerability. How to do it. Spontaneous contact. Lightly touch her wrist when handing something to her or casually holding her hand. Curiosity touch. Gently hold her wrist while admiring her bracelet or watch she's wearing. Practical example. That bracelet really suits you. While softly holding her wrist. Biochemical response. Serotonin, promotes a sense of well-being and security. Oxytocin, instantly strengthens emotional bonds. 5. The side of the neck, connection and physical attraction. Why it works. The side of the neck is a zone of intense attraction due to its proximity to sensory receptors and auditory regions. A gentle touch creates emotional and physical intimacy. How to do it. Comforting touch. Lightly touch her neck when hugging or saying goodbye. Charming touch. Slide your hand along her neck while adjusting a necklace or scarf. Practical example. That necklace looks perfect on you, while gently adjusting it and touching her neck. Biochemical response. dopamine and oxytocin increase, creating a deep emotional bond. Emotional memory triggers a lasting emotional memory linked to your touch. Part 3. Final tips for natural touch. Be genuine, touch only when you feel comfortable, ensuring the gesture appears sincere. Respect boundaries, pay attention to her body language. If she seems uncomfortable, step back immediately. Create moments, use natural situations to initiate these touches smoothly and meaningfully. Conclusion, become her #1 priority. If you apply these 5 subtle and strategic touches, she'll feel emotionally connected to you without even realizing it. These emotional memories will turn into deep, lasting bonds. Did you enjoy these tips? Leave a comment, like the video, and subscribe for more transformative content on relationships and emotional connections. See you next time.